It's your boy Isaac Reed, and we're back with another reaction. Literally, WWE 2K17 Smack Talks uploaded a new video. I wasn't planning on doing another reaction, but he has uploaded a new video, and I'm pretty much excited to see. It's called WWE 2K16 36 Superstars Revealed, Screenshots, Entrances, Comparisons, and more. Roster Week 3. Now, if you do not want to watch this video, you can go watch the original video in the description down below. We hit 1,300 subscribers, but let's not worry about that right now. Let's get into this video. I'm ready.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and more WWE 2K17 news, as it's Tuesday and that means it's time for week 3 of the WWE 2K17 roster reveal. And
I covered this already.
A lot of new names this week, so let's get straight into this. This week's roster reveal includes phenomenal AJ Styles, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, Alexa Bliss, Alundra Blaze, Bam Bam Bigelow, Becky Lynch, Bo Dallas, Bubba Ray Dudley, Bushwhacker Butch, Bushwhacker Luke, Christian, Curtis Axel, Devon Dudley, Dana Brooke, Dolph Ziggler, Eva Marie, Emma, Fandango, Kofi Kingston, Lita, Mr. Perfect, Naomi, Natalia, Neville, the Macho Man Randy Savage, Ravishing Rick Rude, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Sting, Stardust, Summer Rae, Tamina, Tatsumi Fujinami, Trish Stratus,
I saw those screenshots, bro.
Xavier Woods,
I saw those screenshots. Gotta hurry up, Smack Talk.
Come on, this week to go with the 22
I'm excited
names
to see the
last week
screenshots.
and the 19 in week 1, taking the total number of stars announced in this year's roster reveal so far up to 77. As far as this week's names go, unlike past weeks that have mainly contained superstars we've already seen in the game, this week's features a few new superstars who make their debut with the likes of AJ Styles, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch and Dana Brooke, alongside the return to the series of the Dudley Boys with Devon and Bubba Ray. We've also got more of last year's DLC included this week with the likes of Trish Stratus, Lita, the Bushwhackers and Tatsumi Fujinami, meaning for the first time it looks as though we'll see all of last year's DLC make the in-game roster this year. Before we get on to this week's screenshots and video, let's take a look at this week's Suplex City census image where we can reveal this week's clues. We have I Believe written on the building for Bo Dallas. We've got Becky Lynch, Eva Marie and Natalia Wiggs in the storefront of AJ Styles Hairstyling Studio, the Dudley Family Furniture Store for Bubba Ray and Devon, an unknown store listed as Butch and Luke something, which relates to the Bushwhackers. Then we've got Captain Charisma Christian's comic book store, Dana Brooke, Alexa Bliss, Tamina and Emma Retires all shown on mannequins in the Rick's Ravishing Ladies Wear store, which belongs to Rick Rude. Then we've got a DZ logo representing Dolph Ziggler on the Sandwich Shop, Fandango's logo on the Shawn Michaels Sweet Chin Music Store, which also contains a trombone or Francesca for Xavier Woods. We've also got fellow New Day member Kofi Kingston, who's represented next with his footwear. Then comes Mr. Perfect and his son Curtis Axel, who have their very own Henning & Sons sporting goods store. Naomi's represented with these light-up trainers. Then we've got a red arrow for Neville. Macho Man Randy Savage is in, as he's represented by Randy's Macho Mechanic cars. Then as we go inside the sporting goods store, we'll have Sting's baseball bat. Summer Rae has her own tanning salon over on the right-hand side. And then just next door, we'll have Tatsumi Fujinami's tattoo shop, as well as around the corner, Chick Kick's shoe store, representing WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. We also have the old WWE Women's Championship in the trash can.
Oh, that's tight.
A Sting face poster for Rikishi and an Enforcer poster for Arn Anderson. Also hidden in the image are clues for Lita, Bam Bam Bigelow, Tyler Breeze and Stardust, although so far I've been unable to find those, so if you can find them, let me know about it in the comments. Now let's move on to this week's screenshots as we pick things up with a man who everyone's been waiting to see. It is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, who makes his debut in the game this year on the main roster when he could easily have been kept back as DLC. So kudos to 2K for putting him straight in there as we see him here.
That looks fucking awesome, bro.
To reveal the
Look how good he looks.
His gloves. Before we move on to this second screenshot, which looks to be from his winning animation, as he throws his hands out taunting, just as he does before he hits the Styles Clash. Now, as for his model, I'm really impressed with this.
That looks fucking awesome, bro.
Phenomenal. It really does. They've captured it perfectly, in my opinion. The face looks
2K,
good, the body textures.
You the real MVP, yo.
All the way down to the sock mom hairstyle. I think he's looking great, and it's amazing to think.
I'm about to.
All
That's
these years
fucking
of
insane.
creations of AJ.
Look how good he looks.
He's finally in a WWE game, and I cannot wait to use him. Let's move on to our next screenshot, and once again we'll have another superstar who makes her debut in the series this year with Alexa Bliss. As you can see, Alexa's put on her pink heel attire with red highlights.
Yo, that
and
looks
she's
dope.
even been given a
She looks
scalp
awesome
gloves,
too,
which
though.
is a really nice touch. Although this is a bit of an awkward pose to show off her face fully, but nonetheless she's looking good, and she was actually someone I was surprised to see included on the disc roster, as I was expecting to see Alexa placed in part of an NXT DLC pack. So once again, it's great to see 2K have really pushed the boat out and got her in there, especially now that she's made the jump to the main roster on SmackDown. Staying with the women, and next up we have 4 horsewomen with Becky Lynch, who's another star that makes her debut this year. And as you can
Becky
see from
looks
the second
good
shot,
though.
she actually comes included with steampunk goggles and entrance jacket, although it's all that grey and black attire hidden underneath. The next woman shown is none other than Emma, who despite being out of action through injury, makes her return to the virtual ring. This time with a new heel gimmick featuring her blue attire shades. As we switch to this second screenshot, which shows off from this second angle, which looks absolutely
still
stunning.
haven't worked the hair physics, but everything looks amazing.
Speaking of returns, and next up we'll have the return to the series of the Dudley Boys with Bubba Ray Dudley, who I'm going to say is hands down my favourite model so far this year. Look at that face, that looks absolutely incredible.
AJ Styles the best one though.
Because they do look so much more.
AJ Styles looks so fucking awesome though.
And 2K16, the scanning tech is so much better, it's unreal. Also unreal is the amount of sweat dripping down Bubba's arm. I mean, I know he's a big guy, but should he really be sweating that much during his entrance? Let's switch to the second shot of Bubba where we can see him in action, as he's nowhere near as sweaty for some reason. So maybe he's letting Devon do all the work and taking a break on the apron after that entrance. But again, just like the first screenshot, it looks so
damn,
good.
they still haven't fixed Dolph
every single model that we've seen this year, but it's just crazy how much better the models do look. Moving on, and don't you dare be sour, because it's time for the New Day. You see Kofi Kingston skipping down the ringside during his entrance, complete with both Tag Team Championship and Unicorn Horn, just like we've seen in last week's screenshot of Big E. Upstaging both of them, next up we'll have the star of Up Up Down Down in Xavier Woods, as he makes his entrance, and he's not alone because he's brought Francesca with him as he gets ready to play us a tune, which is something that you actually hear in New Day's entrance, so stay tuned for that. As that comes up after this final screenshot, which sees Xavier in action as he takes on Braun Strowman, who is another of the stars revealed in last week's screenshot.
No, look at Xavier Woods' face expression.
Good for him.
Fucking awesome, man.
Lay the smack
2K, bro.
Down on his candy
I fucked with y'all, bro.
So that's this week's screenshots, but let's move on to this week's video, where we'll have the new Tag Team Championship entrance of the New Day, complete with intro, so check it out.
We've already seen the tag team entrance, but guys, man, the screenshots look so amazing. I'm so happy with it. Like, honestly, it looks fucking great. And I saw AJ Styles, my whole mindset blew away. Like, I was like, yes, this is what I've been wanting. Man, if you really want to finish watching this video, you can go in the link down in the description. But honestly, I'm so happy that we got to see these people in here. Only fucking problem I have, it seems like they didn't change Dolph Ziggler's hairstyle. That's been the biggest problem with Dolph Ziggler throughout the years of WWE. The only time they had him right was in 2009 video game, because that's what his actual hairstyle was, slick back. I'm about to go back on it. I think it might have been in a ponytail, but from my viewpoint, it looks like it's just slicked back again. I might be wrong. Hey, I might be wrong. But if I don't see a change in this dude's fucking hairstyle, bruh, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Like, there's so many little things that bother me about video games. One, Randy Orton, same entrance. That bothered me for so long. Same with Sin Cara, Dolph Ziggler. But overall, this game looks great. Bubba Ray Dudley looks great. Becky Lynch looks great. AJ Styles, oh my fucking goodness, looks fucking outstanding. Like, I don't know if they they literally took their time scanning this dude. Like, honestly, they took their fucking time. But guys, post your comments down below. Tell me how you feel about this screenshot, my screenshots, and this 36 superstar roster build. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Yeah, buddy.